Hello YouTube, my name is Noel Brown, or PC Basics, you may know me as that. No, scrap that. Hello YouTube, my name is Noel Brown, you may know me as PC Basics. Behind me, I have a 2010 or 11, not sure yet, iMac, and right now, it's fully functional except the hard drive died, and you can only boot it in safe mode, so I'm pretty sure it's very defragmented and stuff like that. So I'm going to be taking the hard drive out, and I have another hard drive that I'm pretty sure will work with this. If not, we'll continue the video later, and you'll see it whenever I finish this, but let's get to it. Alright, so first things first is some things you'll need. One, some screwdrivers. 2, a Mac OS install disk or USB with the operating system on it. You'll definitely want one of these. This is an anti-static wrist strap. This one plugs right into the wall in the grounding plug, and you got the strap here, and it's got a little metal thing on the inside. They're only a few dollars on Amazon. And then lastly, you'll need this. This is a suction cup. You squeeze this, puts this black part, basically pulls it in. That's to pull the screen off because it's magnetized to the chassis. And let's get started. Alright, so first off, also, you might want a towel. Usually you don't want a towel right under the machine. It can cause static, but since we have this wrist strap thing, it should be fine. And basically I just have that there so I don't scratch the screen or the device. So here we go. Okay, so starting off, one, you want to plug this in the wall. So you might need a extension cord or whatever else, just so this doesn't fall out, and obviously you're not going to be right next to an outlet, so yeah, definitely get an extension cord. Let's move this real quick. Alright, so take this, put it on the screen. I'm going to put it on this edge just to kind of get a starting point. I don't know if that's the best place for it, but yeah, I'm going to lay this down just so I don't tip it over when I'm pulling on it. Oh, this thing's like 30 pounds or more. Okay, I'm going to make sure you can still see. Not really. Okay, so moving over here. Okay, let's actually choose a corner closer to you so you can see it. So what you want to do is just put some pressure. Let's do down here. Okay, so put some pressure on this bottom edge right here. It's really dusty. Okay, and pull up. And right there you can see it came off. Okay, so you don't want to break the glass, obviously. So what you want to do is, okay, I don't have a pry tool here. You might need a pry tool. So what you can do is get a guitar pick, which I need to go grab, and you can slide it under here, and this can then pull up. So I'll be right back with a guitar pick. Alright, so I got my guitar pick right here. You just kind of want to slide it under here. And then you should be able to carefully, let's push this, pull it back up, because, okay. So carefully lift the whole, ooh, oh wow, that is a strong magnet. You don't want to warp it, so you got to be very careful here. Okay. And release this. And as you can see, The screen is off. Okay, I'm just gonna set this over here on this bed. It's very soft. Okay. So now that that is off, what you want to do is get the screen off. And how do you do that? Let's make sure you can see real quick. Okay, so as you can see, there's a bunch of pins that are basically, this whole thing is secured by some little screws right there. And that's all the way across the top. So that's where the screwdriver comes in. So let's make sure this is really close. Get that right there. It's about, I can rotate this, get it closer. Okay. So now, you take the screwdriver, and what kind of bit is that? That is a star. I don't know the name of the bit because I haven't been taught yet, obviously. As you get more into the profession, you should be able to know these. And honestly, it's just a simple Google search. What I am going to be using is a T8. I believe that's the proper one. I'm going to obviously test it first. No. Wow, that is very magnetic. Okay. So you want to use, once I figure out what bit it is, nope. Alright, let's see. Okay, it is a T5. I don't know if you can see that. Come on, focus. T5. That has a little star bit to it. Okay. So, first of all, you want to unscrew this. Okay. Wow, that is a magnetic screw. Okay. Man, it's magnetized so well, I don't think it wants to come out. Where's that guitar pick? Okay, so it's unscrewed. It's just getting it out is the hard part. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Cause then I guess you can't misplace them anyway, cause they're just kinda in there, so. Okay, so there's 4 of these, it looks like. My goodness, okay. Unscrew this one. I know my arm's in the way, I'm sorry guys. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so this is attached by some tape right here. How is this in here? I want to make sure I do this very carefully because obviously you don't want to scratch the screen or anything. Okay, and it looks like there's some more of these that are T8s. Yeah, I want to say they're T8s. Let's try. I'm going to try T7 just to be sure real quick. Oh, it is a T7. Okay, cool. Wow. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, when I'm done here, I'm going to need to wipe off the screen because I just rested my hand against it. Oh, geez, come on. Okay, there's another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. In there tight. Okay. This can lift right out. This is for the camera. Okay, we're gonna keep that there because it's connected with a wire, obviously. Okay. Is this still recording? Yes, but it's blurry as heck. Okay, whoops. My bad, guys. Okay. And then there's some mounted in there, but I'm pretty sure that's just for the chassis itself. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I got all of these up here unscrewed, what you want to do is now move to the edges here. And there are some screws here, all through. There's one right there in the dark. There's one, and all through the sides. Okay, so now we're gonna work on that. Those require a T8. There's one. Ooh. Okay. Come on. Okay. So one thing you definitely need to do is get everything, make sure everything is lined up while these magnets are strong. Okay, so that's going to stay in there because we'll just get that out when we pull the screen out. Okay, so one thing you definitely need to do is make sure you keep every screw in the same spot, which I'm just laying them here. Probably not the best way of doing it, but hey, I mean, if I can figure it out, that's what matters. Okay, we don't want to scratch the screen there. There's another one right there, and this one down here. And then, one right here.
Nice here. Cool. And then there's also one up here. Cool, alright.
And then there's also one up here. Cool. Alright. That looks like all of them. Let me check to be sure. Okay, yes, that is all of them. Okay, now this part is crucial. You gotta stand the iMac back up. So let's move this over here. So okay. So what you gotta do is you gotta tilt this way, and you gotta grab it by the edges here and here, and you're gonna pull the digitizer. You gotta pull the display off, and what this will do is it will show you the motherboard. The RAM is down here, so it will show you the motherboard, the fan, the graphics card, the hard drive, which is what we're trying to get to, and the CPU, obviously. So carefully, what you're gonna want to do.
Let's take this guitar pick at least, and that's what I'm gonna do. And okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, missed this screw. Good thing I'm doing this. I'm gonna put that right up there. Okay. So we're gonna grab it by the edges, and as you can see, it's gonna pop right off. And see, there's a cable back here that you need to unplug from the motherboard. And there's another. Oh man. Okay. There's a few cables back here actually. Okay, so right there. And that ribbon to just, oh, okay. wants it to. So, let me line this back up so I don't hurt anything. Oh, it is. Okay, alright, cool.
Wants to tilt. Okay, so first of all, let's bring this closer. There's an LCD cable, a power supply cable, the inverter cable, and you got to remove that first. So first of all, tilt this, pull this off. As I already have, I just set it back up to tell you this. Okay, so I pulled out the power supply cable. Now I got to get the inverter cable, which on the left. Basically, you just unclip it and pull it down. Okay, wow, that came out easily. Okay. And then, oh, shouldn't touch that. Whoops. This cable right here, which you just pull out.
You make sure, yeah, you just pull out. Just a ribbon cable, so you gotta be gentle. Which is not pulling out, which means, oh, okay, there's pins on the side. Okay, so you gotta release the pins. Obviously. Okay, and then there's this cable right here, which is, oh, jeez, okay. So, how do you get this off? This is, I don't want to break it. I don't know what that is. Wow, okay. Come on. Okay, you set this back in.
So, how do you get this off? This is. And the last cable is the LCD temperature sensor. So I stopped the video so I could look up the name of it. And I was not sure how to take it out, but apparently you just carefully lift up on it. Yep, comes right out. Okay. And that is disconnected. And as you can see, or hopefully see, the hard drive is right there. So what I'm going to do with this is, okay, I'm going to grab a towel and set this down on the, actually, I'm just going to set it right on the bed because as long, okay, I don't want to touch that. What is it? Oh, that's just the tape, okay. Okay, actually, we're not going to set it on the bed. I don't want to shock it. We are going to set it right over here, though. Okay. So this is what the Mac looks like when it's taken apart. Okay. So these, they just sat up here. They fell down. That's okay. As long as they're not touching anything. Oh, that's the power supply. Okay. So motherboard, power supply, hard drive, fan, obviously, disk drive. This is a wireless card. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, we want to disconnect the power cable and the read-write cable to the drive. So that would be these. There's one. Gotta be gentle with these, but sometimes they're a little stuck in there, so you just gotta wiggle them a little and then pull out. Okay, this cable disconnects. This cable, just gotta wiggle it a little bit and it should pop right out. There we go. Okay. And then, what kind of screws are these? These are not this one. T5? No. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely T8. Okay, so there's a mounting bracket right here. You want to unscrew this one. Take the screw. I just put it in the little casing with the screwdrivers. Okay, and there is a screw. Yes, okay, so this should just come right out now. Yep. Okay, so as you can see, it's got a little, let me make sure I'm in frame here. Okay, so right here, this and this is a mounting bracket that goes here and here. And you saw me take it out. This is the hard drive. This is a, 1 terabyte Toshiba, warranty void. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's already expired warranty. Anyway, it's a DTO1 ACA 100 drive. This is obviously they upgraded the hard drive in this. My parents did, it looks like, because it's April 2015. Okay, so that's the mounting drive. Also forgot to mention real quick, now that the hard drive is out, this is a heat sink. It's a radiator looking thing right there. This is one of the fans. There's another fan right here. Yeah, this is basically the computer. Honestly, I am not quite sure what this is right here, other than just a little mount point. Oh, also there's another heat sink right here. Pretty sure this is the CPU and this is the graphics card, or maybe it's the other way around. Macs are a little confusing, especially, I mean, usually all-in-one desktops like this, and is it an all-in-one? Whatever, it's a computer right here with the screen. It's whatever. Anyway, you know. And then, yeah, what else? Is this the? I want to know where the graphics card is. I'll do some research and look at it, because I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at here. Usually I work on desktops or laptops. This is more of a all-in-one or whatever, so everything's more crammed together. Oh, is this the graphics card and this is the card? I don't know. I'll look into it, and I'll let you know. So, computer's apart, as you know. I just ordered a new hard drive. It was like $47 for a terabyte. It's a SATA drive, so it's got the power and SATA read-write connection. And then if it gets here tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to get this thing put together, and I'll have the video up soon. So thank you guys for watching. I'll definitely be showing us reassembling it in a day or two, and thanks for watching. YouTube, it's the following day. We just got the new hard drive for like $46, $47. It's a terabyte SATA Western Digital Blue drive right here, 1 terabyte. I don't know if I just said that. It's SATA. It's got its the power, SATA power, and SATA data. So all you gotta do, set it down. Let's make sure I'm in shot here. Take this bracket off with these 2 screws right there. Screw it back in that hard drive, mount it in. put the computer back together, basically, is all you gotta do. So, and this is it looks like T6 torque screw. So all you gotta do is, unscrew it. Pretty obvious and straightforward right there. Is it T6 or is it T7? T7, sorry. Alright, so that would be this one. Unless, might be a T8, I don't know. Whatever, as long as you get the right. Oh, it is a T8, okay. Wow, that was pretty obvious, I guess. And then unscrew it. There's one. Wow, these are really tight actually for being mounted just to that. Come on. There we go. Alright, so this one's off as well. Now you want to make sure you mount it on the same side, obviously. So this was on the right side of the drive. So take this, put this here. Wow, this drive is really cold. It just showed up, so. Okay, then you.
One thing you never want to do, you never want to touch the green board of the drive. That's just like good to know, So try almost keep touching it. Alright. Yes. Let's line this up. Oops. Okay, there we go. I put the screw. Can you even see what I'm doing? Okay, so right here's a good angle. Okay, you want to get this nice and tight, obviously. You don't want the drive to fall on the computer, hit any of the components. And you definitely want it nice and secured in the chassis, obviously. Okay, that's pretty tight. Obviously, you don't want it too tight, but you want it tight enough where it won't fall. Okay, so now, all you gotta do, put this in right here, I believe. It should be, yep. That looks about right. Make sure. Oh, that's right. Hey. There's on. Okay, so it looks like it had standoffs there, but that's okay. That's strange, okay. So it looks like it was mounted like that, but it wasn't. Oh, I see. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's look at it and see. So I don't know why. When the drive was replaced, it looks like someone, probably my dad, put this in on the wrong side because it was just sitting there. So I'll be back when I change this side out.
Alright, so as you can see here, I switched the mounting point. And these two holes line up here and there. So what you gotta do, obviously, is just make sure the wires are out of the way. And set it. There's two little things here you just rest it on. Okay, and then you take the screws, which if you remember I put them in my screwdriver container thing. Where did I put my screwdriver? Oh.
Lift it right here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do first is just screw these in. It's really tricky. Come on. Okay. Dude, I swear the magnets in this computer just love to pull the screws in different directions. Really annoying. Come on. Alright, so this screw keeps wanting to turn that way and we don't want to let it do that. Okay. Alright, that's plugged in, okay.
Dude, I swear the magnets in this computer just love to pull the screws in different directions. Really annoying. Come on. Alright, so this screw keeps wanting to turn that way and you don't want to let it do that. Okay. Alright, that's plugged in. Okay. Okay. So let's get up closer here so you can see. The drive is mounted. Now you gotta plug in SATA power and SATA data. This thing we're gonna leave unplugged. And this, oh no, frick. We're gonna have to pull through down here because it got stuck. Okay. So, SATA power, SATA data. Where did the other cable go? Okay. That plugs in just like that, and then SATA data, right? Oh man, it's really down there. SATA data. Come on. Freaking. Also, you really never want to touch these gold pins. You don't want to get them dirty or messed up, otherwise you won't read. Okay, that's plugged in. These, it looks like, go to this right here, these things. And to be honest with you, I don't know if they're good for anything. We're just gonna put it back together without it. Just gonna tuck them back. And this went to the disc. Did this go here? Yes, it did. Okay. So, I don't know if those are important for anything right now. We're gonna put it back together and see if it works without them. So we're just gonna tuck it back here, because we don't want it to get damaged or stick out when I'm putting the screen back on. Pinching the cable would be bad. Okay, put that up there. Okay, so first things first, we gotta take the mini screws. So let's see, let me grab the screen and we're gonna set this in here. Okay. So let's back this up. And okay. So before we put this back together, what we want to do real quick is find what screw in what spot so you don't put it in backward. Okay, so that there's 1, 2, go there. Okay, cool. Now that I figured that out, there's 1,
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's always good to test everything, make sure that you're putting things in the right spot. Okay, so this goes here. And that is 1, 2, second screw. And this is TA. Oh. Okay, good thing I have a magnetic screwdriver. That would have been hard to find. Okay, that's one partially fitted. And now I got the other one partially fitted. Ooh. Yeah, these magnets suck, bro. I mean, at least you didn't have to run and undo some of that adhesive that would connect the display to the cover. But like, come on, guys. How are we supposed to do maintenance on this? Let me screw this in so it doesn't drop out first. Fit that right there, okay. Alright, that one's in. Hopefully you guys can see okay. Okay, so. Hi, bro. If you want to walk in, go ahead. You're going to have to step around that way unless you want to do anything else. I mean, not if you can. So, right here, we're going to put the camera back in. And that is the next screw over. Which hopefully you guys left this in the right order if you're following along. And if not, that is okay. Okay, so this screw. definitely hold on to it because one, it's small, and two, it connects these magnets like no tomorrow. Come on. Dropping it, bro? Okay. I'm just gonna hold the screw and then take the screwdriver to it. But you can't really do that because there's things in the way. Alright, that one's going in. Okay, camera's partially mounted now. And I believe that's what Apple calls an eyesight camera, even though it's only like 480p and looks nothing like eyesight. The eyesight is like 4K. No, I'm making a shot, but I really gotta do this on dead center. There we go. Okay, that's mounted. Then you take the last two screws that were on the top, screw in this other sensor right here. Again, watch for the magnets. Oh, as always. Okay, let's see if I can get you up close because it's kind of hard to film if you can't really see it. Alright. So hopefully you can see right here and here is where you screw this thing in. Originally, I didn't even really need to unscrew that the first time I was doing this, but I was just being cautious, making sure I unscrewed everything so it didn't end up being a problem later. Oh, come on. Maybe we'll start with the other side. Oops, just kicked the camera, or the tripod. Okay. Oh, this one seems so much longer. This must be for the display, which means I'm going to drop the screw. Oh, that sucks. I have to look for that. I'll find it. I know where it is, I think. Okay, so this is just a little low. That's why the screws are having trouble going in. So we're going to set this like that in order.
Okay, so this is just a little low. That's why the screws are having trouble going in. So we're going to set this like that in order. Okay, and we got to raise this up just a tad bit. So what I'm going to do is take this, I have an ice pick, and just scooch it up just a tad. There we go. That should just about, yeah, that's good now.
How's it going?
Good. Yeah, I'm recording right now, just so you know.
I did not know that.
That's fine.
Scooch this up just a little. There we go. I don't think this drive works either. We have the USB drive, that's what we're going to have to use. Alright. Just about done here. Where did that just go? Where did that just go? What the heck?
Just about done here. Oh my goodness. Where did that just go? Where did that just go? What the heck? Okay. One thing you gotta be cautious for is since is this recording still? Okay. So since these parts right here are magnetic, if the screw falls behind it, it will connect on the other side and you might not find the screw. So what you gotta do is have something long like this, or a knife, or no, probably not a knife, that probably wouldn't even fit, and it'd probably wreck something. But you need to have something thin and long enough to grab that, probably something magnetic, just so you can get the screw out. Otherwise you'll be down a screw and you don't just want that sitting in there. Oh, thanks. Okay, so my dad just handed me a macOS Snow Leopard, which was installed on this computer before instead of Leopard, which I had the Discord. So then I can just start with a slightly newer version and restore my mom's files on here and move them to her new computer as well. Come on, screw in, bro. Okay, this again needs to be lifted up just a tad, which might be harder to do now that everything's screwed in, but there we go. Okay, that should work now, hopefully. Alright, cool. It's finally going in. Except I gotta go backward just a tad so I don't seat this kinda sideways, you know. Come on. Okay, there we go. So those are screwed in. So now, I'm gonna grab the, I guess, front glass panel thing, and we'll be back. Alright, grab the glass, and again, since this is magnetic, you kind of gotta be careful lining everything up so it doesn't snap right against the, there we go. Okay, it's a little off here. Just gotta make sure it's all centered up, because it is magnetic. You gotta line everything up perfect. Guys, everything's back together. We got a keyboard, mouse, install disk. We're doing the first boot now. I wonder if you have to hold it. Probably. Oh, well, it'd help if you know, plug it in. So that'd be a good idea. Alright. Wait a few seconds for it to get powered properly. And first boot, please work. It's making noise. Yeah! Let's go.
Let's go, Droid.
Okay, so obviously it's going to come up with a folder saying no operating system. That's what this is for. Snow Leopard. Is that in frame?
Mm-hmm.
Now it is. Snow Leopard. Okay. So, what you gotta do here is take the disc, obviously, and okay, so you don't want to put this in.
Does that thing have a disk drive?
Yeah, it does. It's just broken. So you put that in, and you hold, press enter, I believe, or you press option, which I think is all on a Windows keyboard. Okay. Oh, okay. Found the disk. So, if that doesn't work, if you turn it on, you already have the disk put in. You want to hit Command Option Shift R. That will boot you in the recovery mode, and then you want to go. It will bring you go. You click on Disk Recovery. You probably want to format the drive. Make sure everything's already formatted to. I think it's, what's the Apple format? It's a guide partition map. I forget what their formatting system is. But anyway, you want to install the new operating system, basically. So, if you had files on other drives, that's when you want to get one of these right here, which is basically USB to SATA, and I have an extension somewhere that's SATA power, so I can plug that into the wall and actually, you know, read the disk. So yeah, well, this is booting up. I'm gonna get the SATA power for this. Okay, so SATA power, I found that right here. It's got, this is an older one, so it's probably bigger than what you have, but here's a brick, here's the inlet for the outlet, and then right here we got SATA power. So it's kind of hard to see with the thing being so bright back there. So this plugs into the wall, into the drive, this plugs into the drive and the computer. And that is how we'll retrieve data off the old hard drive. So we made it to a new screen. Let's zoom in here. This is basically the setup. And one thing I'm going to do is plug in this Ethernet cable, make installs go faster. Alright. Okay, so starting off, we obviously want to use English because we are here in America. And although there's many other people in America that speak different languages, I am US born and this is the language I learned. So we want to continue. Agree. Select the disk. Okay, so utilities, we want to go to, oh wait, you can't see this. So we went up here to utilities and we're gonna go to disk utility. It's just gonna show up somewhere eventually. Yep, it's coming. Okay, so as you can see, we got the spinning beach ball of death. If you're from Windows, this is basically the spinning icon. Okay, so what you want to do here is you want to go to erase, and it's Mac OS Extended Journal, which we do want. We're gonna call this hard disk drive. Okay, so yes, we want to erase it, and we do this to get it in the proper format so Mac OS can actually install its operating system. And this install is going to go a little slower, obviously, because it's running off a disk, but that is okay. So here it is. So now we can actually install Mac OS. And it's a 1 terabyte drive, as you can see right there. Alright, gonna hit install, and we'll get back to you once this is done here. Alright guys, we are back. It just restarted by itself, so it just finished installing. Basically, I still gotta wait for it to turn on, and yes, that's that. You watch this YouTube? Ooh, I let one fly. Ugh. No, I don't know how this works. Oh, bring it over here. I'm recording the video. Ooh, yeah. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Ooh. another U2 album they're pushing on. X. iPhone X. Just kidding.
Yeah, lazy.
Alright, so we got it set up. Yeah, we know. Yep. Okay. Okay, so now to get the old files, what we gotta do is, let's make sure it's zoomed out. It is. Okay. So we take our data disk readers. This is SATA power. SATA data. I already plugged the USB in. That's why this is glowing. So what we gotta do is first you wanna take the old hard drive, plug in SATA data. This is really straightforward, but I thought I'd show you. Okay, so SATA data first. Okay, there it is. And then SATA power. Right there. Okay, so I plug that in. And hopefully it will show up. If it doesn't, well then we might have an issue. But it should. I'm gonna move this over here. Guys, so the disc finally showed up. And we just want to take everything off here that we possibly can. I'm gonna make a new folder, call this. No, I want to rename, come on. Mom's old files. Thirteen items.
Like,
Stuff
why
on
does
the
a
machine.
DVD drive require you to have a touchscreen? Like, what the heck?
Well, yeah, that is kind of weird.
Okay, well, I think. Oh, and it changed it to an i5.
Stop repairing. Could not unmount. Well, good. I don't want it to unmount yet. Alright, so we're going to go to applications here. We're going to put disk utility down here. And boot camp. No, we don't want boot camp. Okay, remote install Mac OS X. Wow, that's cool. I never heard of that. Okay. Back. And we're gonna want what? I think that's everything we need right now. Okay. Okay, so let me do that. Info. No, not on this. On this. Get info.
That's stupid. It won't let me have a DVD drive. It makes me have a smart card reader. And it won't let me have Ethernet. Because I have high specs.
Those are probably add-ons then. The Ethernet's not really a big deal. My computer doesn't have that either. And besides, you have that. Oh wait, that's Thunderbolt. Not USB. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay. I wanna look at. Is this stuff actually transferring? Is it done transferring already? No. Okay. Applications. We need to get those and the user files definitely. And the contacts. That is necessary. Are documents on here?
And now it's letting me do it.
They have Mac OS server? I've never heard of that. I just want to get just like that. Your Mac is a powerful server. Okay, I doubt that, but okay. No, I just want the App Store.
Wait, now it's letting me do it? I am so confused. Before it's like, oh, you can't have all this and not saying okay.
Yeah, that is strange.
Wait, but that changed again. Stop doing that. Okay.
Anyway, guys, we got the files. We're transferring them over. I showed how to disassemble and reassemble the iMac. Thanks for watching.